Oh, I'm happy, Summer. I'm happy that we get to talk today. And I remember one day on Messenger, you sending me a message and asking me to connect with you. And instantly, I felt reassured that it was safe and that you had no other agenda on other than to connect with me. And then you told me that you had found me on Receptive Radio, and I
Yes.
was floored. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember sending that message and I was like, okay, probably she's not going to reply, but let's give it a shot. And then actually, I held back a couple of times. Went in there to the messenger and I'm like, I'm not a spammer, so let me not do this, although I feel aligned. And then there you were at Speaker Connections, um,
Oh, yeah.
the Erickson's meeting, and you said, this is what I'm looking for. And I'm like, okay, this is the chance. Now let's grab her attention. And then I texted you right there and you said, okay. And then I went back to Messenger and I said, hey, found you on Receptive Radio first. And then we met at Speaker Connections. And then, wow, we connected.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And it's so interesting. It's kind of like the universe guided us together because our relationship, friend wise and professionally, has been growing ever since that first connection you made.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I have been coming to connections. You have been coming to my networking group, Activate Your Purpose. And we have been meeting the same people. And I feel like it just is a natural expansion without effort. It doesn't take a lot of effort for us to connect with each other. It's easy.
If you're genuine, right? If you're genuine and
Yeah.
authentic, then you act with your heart and it should be easy. It shouldn't make it difficult. When it
Yeah,
becomes difficult, you know that you're being fake. And
exactly.
you're holding back
Exactly.
thinking that what are people going to think, are people going to look through my facade? No, if
Yeah.
you connect authentically, I think it shouldn't be a big problem. It shouldn't be difficult.
Yeah. You know, right before we got on here, I just was checking my Facebook. I haven't checked it for a day. I took a holiday yesterday. And somebody was saying, oh, I've been following you on your post in the comments of one of my videos. And she's like, did you see my DM? So I went and looked at her DM thinking that she's interested in connecting with me about
Mm-hmm.
something like personal, like a personal connection or about my work.
Hmm.
But she invited me to something at her work,
Hmm.
So it kind of wasn't genuine, is what I thought.
Okay.
She led me to believe that she wanted to connect with me about me
Hmm.
or her personally, like with
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
work helping her, but really she wanted to invite me to come to something to her of hers.
Yeah. That's one of my pet peeves. Aren't we seeing that a lot these days? I want to
Mm-hmm.
know all about you so that I can refer you to my community. Like
Yeah.
seriously, okay, this is here all about me. You know what? You should buy my program. Where is the disconnect? Where is the connection? It's a total disconnect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and we both, and visibility is important, and we all do want to make sales, and we all want to make an impact with our work, like what
Mm-hmm.
we're doing in the world. You're
Mm-hmm.
gathering people, and you're in marketing and sales. You're good at helping people become authorities in their realm and get
Mm-hmm.
visible.
Yes.
And you're really good at gathering people and creating collaborations. Like that's how I know you.
Yeah.
And for me, what I am good at is helping people to look inwards and helping them to see themselves in a bigger way, in more potential than they've been realizing.
Mm.
And, tell me more about visibility because I'm not in marketing and sales, but I have been learning marketing and sales in order
Mm-hmm.
to make the impact that I'm here to make through my work, which is to help people with their purpose, be visible in and be in their power, healthy and vital and strong and radiant so that they
Mm-hmm.
can be prosperous doing what they love.
Mm.
And they might not also be in sales and marketing either, right? Like
Right.
they
Yes.
they might not be in sales and marketing either. And for you to create opportunities for people like me to become visible, to be known, to be get recognized, to become even famous potentially. Some
Mm.
people, one of us might become the
Mhm.
next who knows who.
Mhm.
And what is it that you say? Like, what is it that you what's one of the principles around visibility that you like to help people like me with?
Okay, the way you help people look within themselves. I
Mm-hmm.
help people look around them.
Yeah.
So you help people look inside them and they'll get ready to be seen from the outside. So I
Yes.
help people look outside, look around them to see who is watching them and who
Yeah.
needs to watch them in order to get to the places that you want to get at. And then
Yeah.
I help them work with that.
Good. Good. Yeah. And like the more and more you and I talk, I really feel like we're a strategic alliance.
Yes.
Like that, and that's what a collaboration is. And you have been coming up with so many neat, look at that old word, neat, um, interesting ways to help us collaborate and get to know each other,
Hmm.
know each other, be visible to each other, right? Like,
Yes.
you create spaces so that I can show up in different places in different ways.
Yes. That is the idea of Fab Collabs. Fab Collabs
Yeah.
is nothing but fabulous collaborations. And the projects we are having in here, people are raving about them already. The
Yeah.
LinkedIn posting party and the networking meeting started that. How can one as a solopreneur just sit in their office and imagine that people will automatically flock to their website or to their offer, to their landing page or their social media and get wowed and buy from them? How does that happen without, loads and loads of advertising money being spent?
Yeah. How
But
does it happen?
how would it happen? It's all about like trust and how you know people, right? If people
Mm-hmm.
know you very well and if people have the social proof of, my friends are buying from this person, now that's visibility. Some friends telling you that I bought from such a person, which that this person you wouldn't have seen in the first place. It's
Yes.
raves, it's social raves. So cutting to the chase, you post on social media, you're not growing, you're not getting any leads, and no one's biting. You're just throwing your hook, line, and sinker in there, and you're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I decided to have my community more visibility on them. So
Yeah.
people with me, they are growing. People that are in my community and are actually participating, not just sitting on their butts. I'm sorry to say this, but action takers. Action takers are who I love. Action
Yeah.
takers are really making it bigger.
Yeah.
People are starting to look at the number of people that connected on LinkedIn, and that number is increasing. The number of people that listen to them on all kinds of social media, that number is increasing. And one of my members posted screenshots of her before and after on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, I used to get about 30 page visits, and now I get about 500. And this is just the beginning. And she hasn't been
Yeah.
like doing it for months.
No.
Just a few weeks, and then it's jumped from two figures to three. Very soon,
Yeah.
it's going to be jumping. Probably right now is four figures. The number of
Mm-hmm.
impressions she's getting on her LinkedIn posts.
And what did she do exactly to get that?
Participate in LinkedIn posting activities,
Yeah.
LinkedIn posting parties, and
Yeah.
she's also a member of Social Surge. Social Surge is my
Mm-hmm.
membership program, which
Yeah.
is not for beginners who are technologically challenged. It's a little for people who actually know how already to do the social media posting, but nothing's happening, no leads, nobody's biting, you're still stuck. Though these kind of people will very do very well at social search. I call it summer
Right.
social search because it's
Yeah.
SSS. I love alliteration. And it's
Yes.
not just another make your Instagram bio pretty kind of course. We are way past that. We find like outside the box strategies and I help people implement. I'm the implementation slave master. Somebody recently said that on Fab Collabs group. Summer is the implementation slave master. Made me blush, but then She meant it in a nice way, like, things that she has never done before. I've been pushing her to do more and more. And she is seeing growth. She's seeing, authority. Visibility and authority are two big words when it comes to every offering I have.
Yeah.
So, be
Yeah.
it digital marketing or collaborations.
Yes. And, the thing is that some people, and I help a lot of people with visibility as well, because there have been times in our lives where we did shine.
Mm-hmm.
We were shining, we were getting seen, and then we got chopped off at the neck, or we got the legs pulled out from under us, the rug pulled out because somebody was jealous or something, the time wasn't right, or old trauma from past lives, past times comes up around.
Mm-hmm.
If I be visible, I might get killed and that kind of thing. And so I wouldn't say you're a slave master. I would rephrase that, reframe it, that you're a star master.
Thank you.
What about visibility star master? I think
I love that.
Yeah, I think you're a star master. You're good at helping people become the star that they really are. And that's what I'm really good at too, is like helping the interference that's in the way of you becoming the star that you really are. And because it's not just the reason people might be afraid to do some of the things that you're telling them to do is emotional or mental or mindset driven and that kind of thing. But when you can have a group of people all working together, and maybe you I like how you do the LinkedIn posting party, because there's a group of us coming in and posting.
Yeah.
We're all genuinely connecting with the posts. We're not just love bombing them and making it
correct. Yes.
It's not a fake thing, right? And when we're all doing that together, it's more of a collaboration. And then you don't feel like you're all alone.
Yes.
So one person is getting some visibility, but so is another person getting visibility. And then your confidence can grow. Your confidence can grow. And then later in the week, when it's not posting party, you've met new people and you're posting on their posts again.
Yes.
Yes. That's the real added value, is there's more visibility coming from the one-time like boost in visibility, right?
Correct. Yes. It's like every time you participate and you have lots of eyes on your post, LinkedIn thinks that this post is great. It should show up to more people. And if somebody has actually commented on it through the party or outside of the party, your post gets seen to that person over and over again. That means each time you participate in a posting party, you are being shown to a lot more people than you normally would.
Yeah. Yeah. I also want to ask you about your Fab Collabs Facebook group, because I also have a Facebook group, Receptive Radio. And what I have noticed about Fab Collabs, I've been on there a while, maybe let's say 5 months. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
And I remember it being 650 members. Now it's at 850 members last week when I looked, or more, right?
Yeah.
And when I notice, a welcome email comes and there's like a long list of people, and I've invited people to your community from my community, and like, wow, 200 people, like the rate that Fab Collabs is growing is magnificent. And I want to do that for Receptive Radio as well. And I think that us collaborating is a way to share people in your community. Like when you join your Fab Collabs and you bring people from your community to it, you're also growing your own community.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So what's the trick around groups and Facebook groups? Like how do we become more visible there?
That's what I teach in my membership program. We go above and beyond. It's not just come join my group, or post it publicly and say, come join my group. Please join my group. Please join my group. We see people doing that a lot and we are getting tired of this. Yeah. But we have various methods that I put in my membership program. And these are the things that have worked for my clients. And I haven't paid enough attention to my own group. You know how they say the carpenter's house doesn't have a door because he
Yeah.
has no time to build a door for himself. So
Yeah.
it's kind of been that, and I've been like having fun with clients' um, accounts, and I write down things that happen because, of course, at the end of the day, I need to give them a report of what was and what now is, right? So
Yes.
I've been writing down everything that I do on each person's account, and I'm thinking like, oh, this particular method works a lot, and I think I should give it a name. Let me call it authority hijack method, or let me call it the Trojan horse method. And I teach this in my groups, and they are in love with it so far. The membership program is just launched, and I am waiting until we have a dozen members until I double or triple the price, because
Yeah.
people that are in it right now are like, this is it. This is all we are paying for the whole year. We have paid $5,000 and $8,000 for a program like this, and I
Yeah.
know the potential of it, uh, and the what do you call it, the value of it is like immense.
Hmm.
But let's see where it goes. I have not created a paid membership course before,
Yeah.
and this is a fabulous group that I'm building, and I'm like paying attention to every single member's growth.
Hmm.
And one of my
What's
new
the name of it
members,
again? What's the name of
Summer's
the
Summer's Social Surge.
social surge? Right. So essentially, you're the star master, and everyone in the membership is going to surge their stardom and their social at the same time.
That's what it's for. Yes,
Yes.
I teach them
Yes.
how to hijack visibility without spending money.
Good.
We do more than just the regular juicy stuff. I
Yeah.
teach them how to get noticed by power players in their niche, and
Yeah.
what kind of posts actually convert people that are just browsing into buyers eventually, and how to be
Hmm.
memorable, just not visible. You could be
Yeah.
visible to a whole lot of people that are not interested in your niche, and also how to
Right.
connect with people without being spammy. Just this
Yeah.
morning, somebody added me on Facebook. I saw that she has 10 friends in common with me. I connected with her because, well, we have very good friends in common. And then DM, pitch. The moment I said yes, within 10 seconds, I got a DM pitch. So I reached out to a few friends and I said, this is a person that we're commonly connected with. How well do you know her? And three of them reached out back and said, yeah, we just connected and DM pitch. So I'm not teaching my clients to do this. I'm not teaching my members to do this. I
Yeah.
softly nudge them into the social surge monthly. It's an ongoing crew where we do a little power coaching every Friday. Every Friday
Hmm.
at noon 30 Eastern, we meet, and for 30 minutes, we do the implementation. So they
Yeah.
take the course simultaneously and we implement it. They take the course on
Hmm.
Tuesday and work through it. And if they still have challenges, we talk it and um, do what's necessary, troubleshoot, brainstorm for them, customized on Fridays. So I actually help them implement what they learn.
Good. 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 I mean, that's what we real. I implementation of what you learned, because there's a lot of high achievers out there who learn
Hmm.
a lot
Hmm.
but fail to implement, because then the visibility, the block or the resistance comes up, right? Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
learned how to
yeah.
do this, but then all of
Hmm.
a sudden my resistance comes up
Hmm.
and I don't have any support to get me into getting it done, where you're
Yes.
giving the support, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And then they can still have that resistance coming up, but at least they're moving through it and realizing, yeah, I do have resistance. Maybe I need to go see somebody like Jennifer to deal with the resistance part, that kind
Correct. Yes. Mm.
of. What what social media platform is mostly being focused on in the social surge membership?
Well, I do four, and
Okay.
in addition to that, I'm also talking on teaching people how to guest podcasts and how to host their own podcast and how to market that podcast. Main thing we're doing is LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook groups, and Instagram.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
I just added a sixth module after the podcasting is the fifth one. The sixth module is about summits and bundles. How to
Right.
strategically choose your um, the type of summits you're speaking at, how many to choose, how to everything. And I teach
Nice.
that on next Wednesday again, for 90 minutes. How to be a
Okay.
transformative summit speaker. It's not about speaking. I'm not a speaking coach. It's more
Yeah.
about how to leverage it strategically to boost your own everything.
Right. And then if somebody can't make it, the recordings are available in the membership and stuff like that?
For the membership, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Um, one of the other things that I'm interested in talking about today is you're the summit master. I would say you're the summit master.
Thank you.
The live summit master, the non-pre-recorded summit master. Maybe you do the pre-recorded version too, but mostly I know you from the live arena.
Mhm.
And I really appreciate that because I see the value that live summits give me when I'm speaking, because then I'm also networking and in the crowd with the people who are in the audience, getting to know them that way as well.
Yeah.
And it makes it really natural and easy to be a speaker on the summit then when you're also in the crowd watching.
Correct. Yes. You know what people are thinking, like almost.
Yeah.
You can decipher whether they're actually being listening, or if they have a problem with something, you can always watch the chat and answer them real time. I've done 8 summits so far, and all of them have been live. But upcoming summit, not upcoming, but a couple of summits later, in September, there's going to be one pre-recorded summit. And I'm so jazzed about this because this summit I'm going to market a lot, way more than my symposium synergy.
Yeah. What's the theme about this one?
I'm calling it health, wealth, and wisdom. And once I have everything together, I will start sharing details of it.
Okay. So you're
But that's what it's all about. It's health, wealth, and wisdom. Yes.
Yeah.
And you're all about the wisdom.
Yeah. And we should be, let's talk about, you have this speaker application form. I'm already on it, so it's not something, but I want other people to know about it. If you're a speaker and you get connected with Summer, she has multiple summits going on. Plus she runs multiple summits for other people.
That's right.
Like you get paid to host run summits for other people.
Correct.
You have created this new form. Tell us about this new form.
The Summer's Ultimate Database. Summer's Ultimate Speaker Database. That's not alliterated. Everything else that I do is alliterated, but here, it's mostly if you're looking for speaker opportunities. I have a community. Well, it's not a well-knit community, but I'm in connection with about 30 plus, almost 40 summit hosts. And when they're looking for people and they don't have enough people for their summits, they always reach out to me because I've let them know that I have a nice database brewing and I'll always have people for them. So if you want to get on my database, on my speaker database, my ultimate speaker database, hopefully Jen will share a link to the form. It's just a Google form you fill out and it stays there until you decide to tell me that, hey, I don't want any speaker opportunities anymore.
Yeah. I highly recommend filling out the ultimate speaker database form that Summer's created because, I've spoken on 2 summits for Summer. I actually got to open both summits, be the first speaker, and my speech, the way I speak is an experiential talk, and I guide people through an experience. So I got everyone really primed for the whole summit, and that was so much fun. And it was one of my intentions that I made for myself is that I'm still implementing. Like this intention is still there. I want to open events, through my work. And I never asked for it. It just came that way. And this week alone, just by being in Summer's database as one of her speakers who she trusts, I would say I'm a trusted speaker who shows up and is consistent. She had somebody call, do you have anybody for a summit? And she reached out to me, and immediately, because I already have a profile already set up on Eventbrite, I was able to apply for that speaking gig. ASAP. Like, it was so simple.
And you got accepted.
And I got accepted. And I'm already in and I'm already marketing it, like it's already happening. And I also, by being at Summer's Connections event on Thursday, was in a breakout room with another summit host.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked me to be in that summit. And I've already done the pre-recording since last Thursday. I mean, it's only Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So what I know about knowing Summer and staying connected with people like Summer, it doesn't just have to be Summer. It's the energy of collaboration, the prosperity consciousness that Summer has, or the people like Summer has, is there's more than enough for everybody. It's more than enough work for everybody. And it's just about being responsible and like integral with your visibility, just being consistent.
Yes.
And trusting that your energy and this is how I look at it, is trusting that your energy is radiant enough and illuminating enough to be seen, that you don't have to go pitching in the DMs.
Yes. Don't be that spammer. And there's enough for everybody going around. More collaborations and connections over competition, right?
Yeah. That's the wisdom. That's the wisdom of the world for the future. It's all about relationships.
Absolutely.
All about relationships and building relationships. Well, it's been so awesome connecting with you today. At the beginning of the week, I love just connecting with you and building our relationship. We are going places, girl.
Absolutely. Yes, let's go.
Yes. Okay.